NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. It's north versus south in the state of California. We're underway between the Niners and Chargers. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Nah, I ain't never been with a buddy.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Prescott. Dancing to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Can't make that type of goal on high free.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
A little gunslinger type throw.
Evade and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got him in, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to
big
kick
boy,
this
I'm a main nigga.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Dumped his Glock like Ye did Kim.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Shotgun now for Carr. That's dropped underneath to Nwangu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Bomb
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off. off at the 23. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Hey, Matt, name my game.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Some free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands.
Pick the
And, of course,
ball
how
up.
about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
From the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really
What?
settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that's into a double
I don't know
team,
what I've
and
been
it's
doing playing this
intercepted.
fucking game, man.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
Okay.
Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check
It's
that
two of
down
them?
too. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw
What
that
is that?
one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll find the Nwangu underneath. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now Carr. Flush to his right. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a play.
Maybe.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming.
Got you that time. Go for it. I'm vulnerable. There you go.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this is caught.
That's up.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. A first down throw for Prescott. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And he gets this up just shy of the 15.
I thought it was so fucking funny.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
No, shit. You know what's going on. I don't know why he fucking stopped your running. He just kept running to the side.
The 40 before he's taken down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 35. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award on this very field, Von Miller. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Meanwhile, Dak's throw here taken in by Parker. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Oh, what's the first do it?
Steps away to his left. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off inside the 5. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points. And following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Eluding the pressure right.
And he gonna knock him
his
down.
throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Buying time to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Here's Here's Jones on the return.
Where's the call?
Well done on the return.
Charles, man.
The Niners will go on offense.
Yeah, so two-man beat.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Drafted somebody, bro.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Prescott off play action. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. It's a room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
Yep.
There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
You know what it is. You know who it is. Oh, boy from Florida.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this
Kyle
away.
Trask.
And here comes a return from just
Kyle Trask. Just know it's Kyle Trask time.
And good coverage there
Trask
on special
season.
teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Where's nigga fucking... Where's fucking this nigga Mile?
The Charger drive about to get going. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the
My
football.
guy, one team now. Ain't that a
Defensive
bitch?
your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not
Chargers.
punt
You
the
know,
ball
for
again.
Chargers.
All
Oh,
right,
well,
Charles is a
yeah,
former defensive
he
back.
been
How
liking Mac
disheartening to
Jones.
actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders.
damn, turn over
is
machine.
that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Throw left side, going to be caught by Shenault. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game,
Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the 49ers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Working with a 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Carr. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Iced out.
On play action, now Carr. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Balls in.
Goes. The 49ers get there. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
No, I'm pretty sober right now,
the
brother.
clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
That's weird, bro. Yeah, if it's not Sunday, then I'm pretty just chilling.
Drops this off with Nwangu. And he's going to be out of bounds
Lit.
right at midfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do.
Yes, he does.
They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
He's going to loft one deep inside here. And
I just said yikes. That's all I said. I said lit. That's all I said, brother.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far.
Take his crank
He was
today.
trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
That stringy ass purple beard, biker beard.
They're going to go on 4th down.
Yeah.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
Stop batting the ball down, bro. Pick the ball off, man. Like,
We'll go the other way with a football. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and this defense will take over right
in the second quarter.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Play action now, Prescott. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the
They
better
just play some
tight ends
Rebirth.
around,
And
and I've
Rebirth
seen
was fucking
him
popular.
balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off the play fake, Prescott.
stop being a little bitch.
And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown 49ers. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Carr now on first down. His throw incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr.
I try to figure out some ways I can do it.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. Prescott. Forced out to his left. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
My boy,
not at all, and you know what else you do?
Fumble.
You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. He's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses
Justin
now
Herbert.
with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point
Josh
right
Allen
down
too
the middle.
fucking
And the lead
athletic
now
to
to
be
3
there.
touchdowns at 21.
The last two athletic.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Don't worry about what we got going on over
This
here.
is a fair catch. A signal for and take it.
Then don't comment on it, bitch.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now Carr to try again after the pick six. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm catching.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Play action. Now it's Carr. Going for the deep ball. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now a play fake. Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast,
That's Campbell on the board.
that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Cameron Curl. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D's.
Oh, he was fucking lost. What?
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On play action, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Devontae Parker there to make the grab. And the 49ers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
My new beard looking like a new wall. Getting your ass whooped.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now. Because you're exactly right.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
I tell you, Brandon,
that was his
like
chance.
This guy's been all over the field so far. It's his 2nd interception of the game.
This is my
and
shit
so
right
much
here.
of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Prescott's throw into the hands of the receiver, Shenault. And he's got this down to the 35.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield.
Big whip.
And there's another
This
completion.
nigga talking big shit.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll go down.
Hey, you beat somebody one time, you do not click on their players
So the
again.
completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be a 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Eluding the pressure right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 14.
There's a beautiful throw.
Let's hope
there.
everything
He's
is something
been
that will fuck with
sensational
you
the
religion.
entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the gate.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
This is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, LA! Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. And able to haul it in as Kittle breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And he stopped immediately there. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Prescott. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's going to let it fly.
That's like a fucking... That's what you were saying, that fucking post route, get behind both the back safeties on cover 4.
Too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
You might have it. Had everybody going to the left, and then only one nigga going to the right.
It'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
So yeah, a bunch of routes going to the left, and only one post route, and you still got one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. And now here's another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. That's complete. Okuebuna. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Because it was a crip. I said it was a C thing.
Here's Carr to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flush to his right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Carr to throw again. Oh. This is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something.
And I was
but you're exactly right.
showing clock when it was fucking 56-14.
Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes. LA football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
I kept a permanent still somebody save me.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Young.
They
Just
get
different.
7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw his Carr.
Y'all tied it up.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Whoa.
Again, it's Carr.
I'll beat you, ho.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
You, bro. Score?
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
I got that RG
Now
ball.
Carr drops this off with Nwangu. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. One final try now for Carr. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defense